Yo, what up? Little video, just a little review of a little concert I went to last night. So let's get started. So last night, went to the concert. It was 5 bands, including the opener, which was a local band. I can't remember the name for shit, but whatever. The Contortionist, Conducting from the Grave, and Carnifex and Shall Perish. Shall Perish for the headliners, but I skipped out before them. So it was like $15 to go. Pretty good show. You had the first band come up, which was the local band, and they weren't really anything impressive. I did like their singer. He kind of had good energy to him. They kind of sounded just like really like just Suicide Silence times 10 with the breakdowns and shit. Really just nothing special, to tell you the truth. Next up was Conducting from the Grave, the first actual band on this little banner. They were up as the second band, and they did a pretty decent job. I didn't know any of their material, but some of it was alright. I liked their guitarist. He had like a nice little neoclassical thing going on, so that was definitely interesting. Next up was the Contortionist band. I was excited to hear because I heard they were a little more experimental, and this was true. I even got to meet the singer from the Contortionist, which was pretty cool. They kind of remind me a lot, actually, Between the Buried and Me, like the whole, how their sound was kind of like, their songs were a lot shorter, but it definitely reminded me a lot of Between the Buried and Me. That fucking fly is annoying me. Yeah, but whatever. They were nice because they were a little more experimental, some clean vocals, and it wasn't as fast as the other bands, much more progressive and melody-based. Singer had a good growl, also some pretty decent cleans. They had some echo on them, but nothing big. So, yeah, pretty good band. Really excited about the Contortionist. Definitely a band that I have to check more stuff out by them. Next up was the band I personally came to see, which was Flesh God Apocalypse, one of my favorites, and it was really cool to hear them. They did a nice little set list. Even got to talk to their bassist. Oh my god, I can't remember his name. It's an insult to hit the band, but whatever. But either way, they did a really tight set, really enjoyed them. But when they just had this energy just building up until the first actual song came up, which was The Hypocrisy, and I was really like fucking stoked for that. The song was amazing. Then the rest of the set went through. They only played like one old song, which was kind of sad, but given the time, they only were allowed to like play like 5 songs. And that old song was like Through Our Scars. Their bassist, who I got to meet, really cool guy. I think it's Francisco or Bolivia, yeah, or something like that. Don't quote me on that. He was what's the hat? He was really cool to meet, and he was spot on. And the band had pure raw energy coming through, just over the top aggression with those symphonic elements, like some clean vocals and shit. That fucking fly. Ugh. That great clean vocals. The keyboards were nice. Surprisingly for the sound where this area was at a place called the Stand-Up House, just like a little like bar slash venue. The sound for them was surprisingly good. And just a kick-ass set with a lot of stuff off Agony. Got to buy a shirt and take a picture with the bassist. Really cool. Next up, I headed outside for a little bit. When I came back, there was Carnifex going on. Carnifex played an awesome set. Unfortunately, I only knew like one song from them, Light to My Face, which they played pretty cool. Once they kind of flipped over their guitars and had the word kill underneath, which I thought was badass, and I bought a shirt off them. Even got them when I did the picture with the singer from Contortionist. The guitarist for Carnifex was in the background. I believe he's a guitarist, doing his own little thing. It was pretty cool. So about almost at the end, felt like my fucking guts were about to fall out from the bass, and the double bass just ripping through me. So the last band, of course, of the night was Shall Perish. Unfortunately, I left after the first song because I've already seen Shall Perish back at Mayhem of last year. They weren't really impressive. I was just there for the other bands. But that one song they did was just like the other ones I heard at Mayhem. It wasn't really anything impressive. But, hey, they put on an okay show. There are a couple of cool things, but also some shitty things, like being bitch slapped in the face by some guy coming out of the mosh pit, who I'd been talking to the whole night, but nothing serious. Then also being jabbed in the side to the fucking like wooden side, hurt like hell, dude. And of course there was some technical issues with basically every band with the exception of the Contortionist and Shall Perish. But whatever, that's always going to happen. But all in all, it was actually a pretty cool show. It was just nice, close. It was nice and close. The tickets were cheap, and it was really cool just to see some bands I haven't heard before playing. Not a decent sized venue, but a venue where you can at least get close to the band. I caught some cool shit too, like from the local band. I got one of the drummer sticks and a couple of photos with some of the bands I saw. So yeah, just a really fun night. Props to the Contortionist for putting on a kick-ass set, and Flesh God Apocalypse for making my night, especially with their bassist for taking that picture. That was really cool, dude. So yeah, kick-ass show for the price and location. Whatever. Night. Fuck off.